the events which led to the collapse of the communist regime in December 1989. In April, Bogdan Liku, then interim prosecutor general, announced the reopening of an investigation into the case because the 2015 solution given by the military prosecutor to close the case was ungrounded and illegal, being based on incomplete investigation with essential documents ignored. We recall that the European Court of Human Rights has ruled against Romania, which was ordered to pay compensations to the relatives of those who were shot dead during the anti-communist uprising of 1989. According to the court, the importance of this case for the Romanian society should have motivated the authorities to solve the case ASAP. According to official statistics, 1,100 people were killed and about 3,000 wounded in the anti-communist uprising of 1989. In Romania, direct foreign investment went up by 112 million euros in April as against the same month of 2015, accounting for 887 million euros in the first 4 months of the year. The announcement was made on Monday by the National Bank of Romania. According to the same source, direct foreign investment exceeded 3 billion euros last year by 25% more than in 2014. And that was the news.
Radio Newsreel continues. The Social Democratic Party has won the local elections in Romania. Find out the details in a report by Roxana Vasile, brought to you by Mihaela Ignatescu.
The Social Democrats have won the highest number of seats for the position of mayor, local councillor and general councillor in the local elections in Romania on June 5th. Commonly seen as a test for political parties ahead of the legislative elections this autumn. The Social Democrats have outrun the Liberals, who expressed their satisfaction with the result of the vote, despite suffering a bitter defeat in Bucharest. By tradition, one of the bedrocks of right-wing parties, Bucharest was won by the Social Democrat candidate Gabriela Firea, who has become the first woman to take over the role of general mayor. The Social Democrats have also won the race for the mayorship of Bucharest's 6th district. The only challenge to the Social Democrats' for victory in Bucharest was Clotilde Armand, the candidate of the Safe Bucharest Union, who lost narrowly to her Social Democrat opponent. At national level, however, the Social Democratic Party and the National Liberal Party have shared the spoils. Even so, the surprisingly good result grabbed by the Safe Bucharest Union in the capital city, where Khz Shortwave was runner-up, outrunning the Liberal candidate, are indicative of a major rift in the Romanian political system. Political pundits say the Liberal Party is split. The party's branches across the country have good or decent results, in stark contrast with a catastrophe in Bucharest. Their apparent powerlessness, indifference and contempt for the voters have eased the Social Democrats' path to victory in the capital and have fueled popular support for the Safe Bucharest Union. Riding the momentum of their small victory in Bucharest, union leaders have announced their party would become the Safe Romania Union. The union is harshly criticizing the current political class, which it describes as unresponsive to people's needs and corrupt. And the statement is not too wide off the mark, considering the results of the local elections. In many cases, the local offices were won by candidates with a criminal record. The mayor of Baia Mare, Cătălin Kerekes, was re-elected after winning 70% of the vote, despite being on pre-trial arrest for receiving tens of thousands of euros in bribe. The same is true for the elected mayors of Craiova, Râmnicu Vâlcea and Brașov. The result is telling of voters' low standards, as well as of the party's poor choice of candidates. This tendency also risks encouraging MPs to double their efforts to limit the remit of the National Anti-Corruption Directorate, which has been waging a merciless war on corruption in Romania for a good number of years now.
To end Radio Newsreel, With a painful memory of the November attacks in Paris, which killed 130 people, France is now facing new security challenges throughout the European Football Championship it is hosting.